Baby, it is hot out here and it's Leo season. Let me show you how I transform my natural type 4 kinky curly hair into some beautiful hairstyles. Sometimes you don't have time for braids or a weave. You don't want to wear a wig. It's just too much. So let me show you how in minutes you can transform your hair. My package has arrived very quickly by FedEx, and in the bag is another bag. In this bag is the pink box with the chocolate brown ribbon with gold lettering. As you can see, it says CurlsQueen. So this video is done in collaboration with CurlsQueen. And as you can see, their motto is to be fresh, gifted, female, and black. All right, in the box is a bag with accessories. So nice. As you can see, there's this like tangle teaser type of brush. Very nice. And there is also included some extra clips. I always love these clips. There's something so satisfying about clicking them open and closed. But yeah, I don't think I'm going to need them, but it's nice they included it. They've also included a very nice satin bonnet with a drawstring. I can never have enough of these. These really help protect my hair, especially, against friction when you put your head on a cotton pillow. All right, let's see. Is this the hair? Okay. I'll put it to the side and let's look at this thank you card and also a brochure or pamphlet that they've included. You can connect with them on social media. So if you want, go ahead and scan their Instagram or Facebook page. And then let's finally get to the hair, because that's what we came here for. So it's in this nice pink drawstring bag. And here it is. I'm going to take off the protective netting. And as you can see, we are dealing with clip-ins. So this hair is nice and soft, first impression, and it clearly has some texture. So I'm just cutting off the ties to release the clip-ins. And then we can take a closer look at them. So in terms of details on the hair, this is 18 inches of Coarse Kinky blowout clip-ins. This is a whole extension set. So the first two wefts are the longest and they have 5 clips. And then the next 2 wefts have 4 clips and then 3 clips. And then the last 4 have 2 clips each. So in terms of details, this is the 18 inches Coarse Kinky blowout clip-in extension set. And it's 100% high-grade Brazilian virgin human hair. So it's a 10-piece set, double wefted and double drawn. And as you can see, it's thick and full from top to end. I know. I showed up like this on the internet. I know. I look a hot mess and oh my God, my hair is even worse. What? It is dry, it is crusty, but we're going to fix it. We're going to get it together, okay? Because I need to show you realistically where I started and how we're going to get this all together. Bear with me. So let's pretend we have somewhere to go, okay? I got my makeup on. I'm trying to hydrate my hair with a little bit of water. Part of the challenge is that I'm trying to put my hair into one, but it is very thick and I've unfortunately had let it shrink. So usually I wear my hair in, stretch styles. So here's an insert of my hair when it's blown out, but currently my hair has shrunken. You know what I mean, right? Yeah, people like to argue with me that I don't have type 4, 4B, 4C hair, but I do. It's just when it's stretched, it looks very different. Anyway, I'm here struggling trying to put it into one, but I'm not using a comb because when it is shrunken, a comb is not going to work. So I use my hands, especially when I'm trying not to break my hair. Just use your hands. So it's like being a sculptor. You're using a little bit of water, a little bit of brush, and trying to combine it into a bun. That's the goal. It's giving me a major arm workout. Now I'm going to add a little bit of Shine and Jam to try to slick it back. So this is just a fast way of doing a bun. You don't have to do it this way. This is how I do it. When dealing with natural type 4 hair, fine natural hair, shrinkage can be a real pain in the butt, right? But it's also a sign that the hair is healthy and still has some elasticity. So anyway, I've managed to get it into a bun, and I've tucked my bun in the back because I'm trying to, compress my hair, kind of make the bun smaller. And now I'm also trying to make my hairline look just a little bit neater. Next, I'm going to wear a scarf for several minutes because I want to compress my hair. I want it to stay very neat and, get rid of excess flyaways. I have not applied any edge control, so that's why I need the scarf. And here we are several minutes later. I already went and had a snack, and now I'm back. Let's see how this hair is doing. All right, and then we're going to have some fun with the clip-ins. We're going to make a nice little ponytail. So I'm going to be using the widest weft, the one that has 5 clips, okay? So here's a little tip for you. At least this is what works for me. I only open the first clip and the last clip when it comes to wrapping it around my bun. If I were going to lay the wefts down flat on my head, like if I were doing a full head of clip-ins, then I open all of the clips. But when it comes to wrapping it around my bun, I literally only open the first clip and the last clip, and then I keep wrapping it around my bun. Hopefully that makes sense. And I'm using more than one weft. So I did one, this is the second weft, and now this is the third weft that I'm using. After wrapping with the third weft, and you can apply more if you want more fullness, I take a piece of the hair and I wrap it around my bun and around the extensions to give a more seamless look and to cover any wefts from showing. Next, I'm going to use my favorite edge control from Basque and Lather, a Black-owned company. I love this stuff. You've seen me use it so many different times. My edges are going to stay sleek and neat for the entire day, if not even into the next day. So there you go. Style number 1 is a simple ponytail, and I'm sure you would agree that's an improvement. For the next style, let's experiment with some claw clips. So I'm just going to flip my ponytail onto my head, making sure you don't see any of my hair, any of my natural hair. You can't see it. Then I use the claw clip to grab all of the hair and then flip it back. It just gives this effortless, carefree look, especially, if you make it look a little neater, right? So you have the hair on either side. But isn't it nice? I love it. And it looks just like it could be my natural hair if my natural hair was just blown out. And of course, if I had color in my hair. All right, let's see what it does when you curl it. Keep in mind, this is coarse, kinky blowout hair. So I wasn't expecting it to curl very well, not like, say, a body wave. But honestly, it curls exceptionally well. And the texture just felt like my hair. It's so light and soft and airy. Like it really feels like my literal natural hair when I curl it. So I'm just suggesting you use some hairspray, if you're really going to go out there and wear the hair for a day or so. But I didn't add any product to it. But look how pretty the curls are. They are so pretty and so natural looking. I felt like I needed to get dressed up. Hello. We're going to a garden party, perhaps. Maybe an end of summer party. I don't know. There's something about this coarse, kinky blowout texture that just feels so natural. I'm sorry, but your local beauty shop hair could never compete with this. And as for a synthetic hair, absolutely not. It can't do all this. You can't color synthetic hair and then apply heat and then revert the synthetic hair back to straight. Just with water like I'm doing here. You can bleach this hair, you can color this hair, you can cut this hair, you can curl this hair. Pretty much anything you can do to natural hair, you can do with this hair while preserving your natural hair. Okay, let's see what a full head of clip-ins looks like. First of all, I am taking out a little bit of hair around my hairline, just a little bit. So again, all along the hairline, just enough to cover the clip-ins. Now I'm pulling my hair into a ponytail in place of having it braided. Ideally, if I had more time, I would braid it, okay? So loose braids. I don't like them tight because A, that causes headaches and alopecia, and B, it's easier for the clips to grab the hair when it's looser braids. Anyway, I just realized I forgot to leave out a little bit of hair along the parting or the parting space. And you already know how much work it is to put my hair in a ponytail. So I have to start over, basically undo the ponytail and take out a little bit of a section to cover the clip-ins when I add a parting. So I'm just loosely twisting the hair that's going to be my leave out. Basically the hair that's going to be used to cover the clip-ins once I add them. So let me show you what it looks like so far, and don't come for me. I know I really should have braided my hair if I wanted a flat base or foundation. But so far I've managed to compress it with bobby pins and rubber bands, and that's what we have. Okay, I'm ready to attach my first weft. I'm not going to use the longest. I'm going to use the one with 3 clips because that's about the width of my nape. So yeah, I'm using the one with 3 clips. At least that's the size that works for me. And using that underneath my bun. The bun that I was supposed to have flattened or compressed. But at least you get to see realistically that it really can work, even if you don't braid or you don't know how to braid. And then I'm going to use the one with 5 clips above that. So I make sure to find the center of the weft, just to make sure it's all even. And then I open all the clips and then snap them closed. So unlike the way I did it when I did my ponytail, here I make sure all of the clips are opened, inserted into my hair, and then snapped closed because I don't want, for them to come out or to be pulled away. So yeah, it's really easy. As I make my way to the top, of course, I'm making sure to use the widest weft. Now near the front or the sides, I kind of angle it a little bit so it's sort of at a diagonal. If you've ever had a sew-in or watched someone get a sew-in, the direction of the wefts, it's pretty much the same really. So you're kind of forming a U around the top of your head, applying the different wefts. And the sizes of the wefts get smaller as you get closer to your hairline or closer to the front of your head. I hope you take away that clip-ins are really easy to apply and definitely something you should have in your arsenal of tricks. When you need a quick style and you want something that looks natural, or you just want something really versatile, or you just want to do something that you don't want to do to your natural hair. You don't want to color it, or you just want the added length, or you want added body. But yeah, you just pretty much open the clip, push it into your hair, and then snap it closed. It's that easy. Just make sure you don't put it too tight, because if it's too tight, you'll pull out your hair. 1 or 2, you have a headache, and who wants that? So that's why I wear my braids loose underneath. Anyway, you're going to see the magic when I blend my natural hair. And again, remember, my natural hair is completely natural. I don't have a relaxer. I have not blown it, meaning I have not applied heat to my natural hair, but somehow I'm going to make it work. It's going to blend in. You see the magic happening? You see, all I did was brush it over, brush it into the clip-ins, and it literally starts to look like it's growing from my scalp. Right? You see that, right? And you remember it wasn't a lot of leave out. Now at this point, I could add some more gel or holding spray or some sort of product. But just for this video, I'm just going to leave it completely natural because I just want you to see how with minimum effort, I managed to blend this. And look, I still have several more clip-ins that I didn't use. Like, you get a lot of hair. It's a lot of hair. So you see my hair, it's got gray hairs in it, but it doesn't bother me. And I still feel like it looks nice with the clip-ins. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. And you see how my hair just blends in? What? Again, this is 18 inches, Coarse Kinky blowout. Even though they say Coarse Kinky, the hair itself is actually soft. It's actually soft. It's not hard or coarse, but the texture is called Coarse Kinky blowout clip-ins, okay? And again, it's 100% high-grade Brazilian virgin human hair. Okay, before I leave, let me show you one more style, and this is my favorite style. I like to twist my hair with the extensions and then pull it to the back. And literally, this feels like me. This feels the most authentic to me. And then you see the little detail of the claw clip. And yeah, and then when you pull it to the side, it just makes me feel so exotic. This is what gets people saying I'm Indian when I'm not. But you see the blend, you see it. Anyway, don't forget to use my code KNHA to save some money, okay? Don't forget. And oh, if you have some flyaways, just use a little bit of product. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave your comments below. Let me know what you thought. And I will leave everything in the description box. You said you would thumbs up. Thumbs up. Thank you so much. Bye.